In this unit, you will describe several organs in the human body and their associated structures. In order to talk about your body and body organs, you will learn about the notions of state, space, and quantity and how they are expressed in language. English verbs can be categorized into stative or dynamic. Dynamic verbs express an action, activity, event, or process, while stative verbs express a state or condition. Stative verbs can be grouped into perception ones, such as we love English. Verbs of cognition, like I think wild animals should not be kept in zoos. Or verbs of relation. Organs seem to be made out of plastic in those pictures. State refers to the particular condition in which someone or something is seen at a specific time, according to the Oxford Dictionary Online. To talk about the state of something, one refers to the shape or form, the situation or location, the circumstances, or position, condition someone or something is in. Please read the following sentences and observe their structure. Please observe the following sentences. Stative verbs may be used in different sentence patterns. In order to notice the differences, first identify the conjugated or finite verbs. In the examples, the finite verbs are highlighted in bold-faced italics. Second, pay attention to the words preceding the verb and the ones following. They are noun groups. When one talks about the state someone or something is in, there are peculiar and essential character in terms of their property, which means inherent features, and characteristics or distinguishing attributes. Adjectives usually precede nouns wherever they may be, in the subject, in the object, in a predicative, or as an object of a preposition. If you want to learn more about adjectives in noun groups or sentences, you may find more information in grammar books or in dictionaries online, such as the Cambridge, the Oxford, or the Dictionary of Contemporary English Online. Please observe the following sentences. Articles can be definite, the, indefinite, an, or zero article. In this little text, the liver, the body, and the largest internal organ in the body, the article the is used to make liver, body, and organ definite for both speaker and listener, in the sense that both speaker and listener think about the same specific thing. The articles a and an, such as an organ and a gland, make the noun indefinite in the sense that it is an organ or a gland among many other organs or glands in the body. The article is omitted or unnecessary, in other words, zero article, when generalizations are made either with plural count nouns or noun count nouns. Read carefully the following text. The plural count nouns in bold, proteins, blood clotting factors, and triglycerides refer to all proteins or proteins in general, to all blood clotting factors or blood clotting factors in general, and all triglycerides or triglycerides in general. In other words, the writer is making generalizations. The non-count nouns underlined cholesterol, glycogen synthesis, and bile production refer to all cholesterol or all cholesterol in general, all glycogen synthesis or glycogen synthesis in general, and all bile production or bile production in general. The notion of quantity has to do with the way objects or things are counted in the case of countable nouns, or measured in the case of mass nouns or non-count nouns. In English, quantities and amounts are expressed by using there is and there are. There plus be is used to express that something exists in a particular place, according to Azar and Hagen. Please don't forget to use the finite forms of verb to be, depending on the tense, is, are in simple present, or was, were in simple past, etc. It is also important to include a subject which may be singular or plural and a place complement in the sentence. Look at the following chart. Choosing there is or there are depends on the noun. If the noun is singular, then there is should be selected. If the noun is in plural form, the correct choice is there are. Observe that there is and there are may be used in affirmative, interrogative, or negative sentences. Determiners may be one word or a group of words that provide information about a noun regarding definiteness. The skull, a skull. As mentioned above, the use of the makes both speaker and listener be aware that they talk about the same noun, whereas the use of an refers to one element of a group or class. For instance, in the first sentence, the speaker and listener, or author and reader, refer specifically to the skull of Peking man, whereas in the second sentence, there is a mention of a skull, one out of many. Determiners also include quantifiers. Quantifiers are words which indicate amount or quantity, Lichens-Varvik. Quantifiers usually precede the noun. For example, many organs, few joints, some good cholesterol, a lot of activities. Please read the examples. Demonstrative determiners may indicate objects that are near in place or time. This tissue, these bones. Or objects not near in place nor time, that experiment, those statistics. Demonstratives this, that, and these, those are also known as pointer words because they direct people's attention towards something in the context. Please read the following dialogue. In the dialogue, it is clear that this is signaling proximity both in place and time. It refers to the present. It also refers to the most recent website the student has checked, whereas that refers to the website they saw the day before. In this case, that signals a distant time, past tense, and a different website. Prepositions and adjectival phrases indicate the position or location of an object. Selecting the appropriate preposition depends on the perception of the object, Lichens-Varbeck. Prepositions and adjectival phrases are usually used when locating objects on maps, pictures, etc., or to indicate the exact position of something. Although the use of prepositions and adjectival phrases can be clear and straightforward in some contexts, in others it may be a little bit more complex. For instance, describing the position of body parts and organs in medicine, anatomy, and physiology requires knowledge of anatomical planes. Although the location of several body parts and organs included in this work are used in medicine, please be extremely careful when trying by yourself to describe the absolute position of organs and body parts. It is best if you can check a medicine, anatomy, or physiology book to be sure you are right. Thank you very much.